Ever had a moment where you wanted to speak up, but fear of judgment held you back? What if I say something dumb? What if everyone judges me? Your idea was good, but you hesitated. And then someone else said it first. I should have said that. Now they're going to get the credit. Fear of judgment holds so many of us back. But why? And how do we break free from it? You're about to uncover just that. Why you feel it, how it has so much control over your life, and most importantly, how to break free using 7 powerful strategies that will help you regain control of your confidence and show up fully as yourself. By the end of this video, you won't just understand your fear, you'll have a solid game plan in place to help you silence self-doubt and show up with confidence. I'm Jessica, former corporate director turned certified life coach, trained under Tony Robbins and Chloe Mandanis, and your transformation starts right now. Fear of judgment is one of the biggest silent killers of confidence, but where does it actually come from? This fear is biological and it's called social evaluation anxiety, and it's been wired into us for thousands of years. Back in ancient times, if your tribe rejected you, it was extremely dangerous, meaning that you could either starve to death, freeze to death, or actually be eaten by a wild animal. But today, rejection means a simple no. Maybe somebody disagrees with you, dislikes you, or even scrolls past your social media post without giving it a like. Strategy 1, the spotlight effect. The biggest illusion that we have is thinking that people are focused on us when actually they're busy worrying about themselves. Why is everyone staring at me? I knew I shouldn't have put this shirt on. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect, meaning we overestimate how much others notice us. If you spill coffee on your shirt, you think that everyone sees it, but ask yourself, when was the last time that you noticed somebody had a stain on their shirt? And even if you did you care? Test this out. Wear something unusual, like a funky hat or some bright socks, and see if people notice. You might get the odd smile, giggle, look, but ultimately, people will just crack on with their day like they never saw you, because realistically, nobody cares because they're so focused on themselves. Strategy 2, shift from what will they think to what do I want to express. The fear of judgment makes us filter ourselves, shrinking who we truly are into what we think others expect. But here's the truth. You are at your best when you are most authentic. When you express what you think, feel, and desire, you step into who you truly are, and that leads to ultimate fulfillment and happiness. Instead of worrying about what others think, ask yourself, what do I truly want to express here? This could be an idea in a meeting, your real thoughts in a conversation, or simply just standing firm on your beliefs and values. But the moment you stop seeking external validation and you start honoring your own voice, that's when lasting change occurs. Now ask yourself this, if judgment didn't exist, what would I say or do right now? That's the real you. And that's what we're going to uncover today and lean into. What if they think I'm annoying? What if I embarrass myself? What if I gain confidence by just trying? Start taking action by reframing the question. Instead of asking yourself, what will they think of me? Ask, what do I want to express here that will truly honor who I am? And next time you hesitate, ask yourself, what do I want to express? And try strategy number 3. Strategy 3, the 5-second rule. The longer you wait, the more fear kicks in and stops you from taking action. Mel Robbins' 5-second rule is incredibly simple, but honestly genius. Count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move. Back when I worked in sales, I used this technique all the time at networking events because I found it incredibly awkward to walk up to random groups of people in the middle of a conversation and be like, "Hi, I'm Jessica, nice to meet you, can I join in?" But it worked, and it actually led me to some of my biggest clients, closest friends, and even unexpected opportunities. It really forces you to take action before fear shuts you down. Now ask yourself, what positive outcome could come from just trying? Could it be meeting the right person, a new opportunity, a promotion, a connection that changes your life? And what's the worst that could happen? A little discomfort, someone says no, but in the process, you build resilience, and resilience is what separates those who take action from those who stay stuck. So is there really anything at all to lose?
Plot twist. So, most people believe that we're constantly being judged, but what if I told you that's not true? And I decided to test it out and prove it. I'm going outside with my shirt very clearly inside out, and I'm gonna see what type of reactions I get. People, where are you? I'm gonna go knocking on shops. Okay, Wafu, do you notice anything weird about me?
No, Jerry makes an amazing person.
Are you lying?
Yes, I'm not lying. You're a very good person. Since that I'm working here, you are very nice with me and
See?
very nice.
Thank you, Wafu.
See you.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you notice anything weird about me?
No, nothing.
Really? Nothing?
Nothing.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Excuse me. Do you notice anything weird about me? I think that's a no. Usually, the judgment we fear doesn't even really exist because people are so busy focused on themselves. So imagine 5 years from now, if you continue to live into this fear, reinforcing that it's dangerous, where will you be? How many moments would you have missed? And that's exactly why you need to build rejection immunity.
Rejection isn't a threat, it's just a feeling, and it isn't actually dangerous. Exposure therapy is one of the most effective tools to help rewire your brain so that rejection no longer has a hold over you. Every successful person has been rejected to some extent. J.K. Rowling is an incredible example. So her first book of the Harry Potter series was rejected 12 times before somebody finally took a chance on it. And now it's one of the best-selling book series in history. So imagine if she let that rejection hold her back. Think of your brain like a muscle. If you keep avoiding rejection, you keep reinforcing the fear. But if you expose yourself to small, manageable doses of rejection, that helps your brain adapt. You become stronger, more resilient, and that's exactly how exposure therapy works. There's a 3-step process to exposure therapy, which I have personally tested and proven. Step 1 is start small. Micro rejections. Step 1 is to expose yourself to tiny rejections, things that don't actually matter but still trigger discomfort. Ask for a discount at a coffee shop, request an upgrade at a hotel, wave at a stranger, or order something really unusual in a restaurant. The goal isn't to get a yes, it's to practice hearing no and realizing that nothing bad happens. Step 2 is rejection tracking. Make a game of it. Instead of avoiding rejection, collect it. Set a goal against it and aim to have 10 or 20 rejections by the end of the month. Keep a journal of what you asked, what the response you got was, and what you learned from it. Over time, you'll become immune to rejection, or at least begin to normalize it, and it will feel like a game, not like a personal attack. And finally, step 3, the exposure ladder. Increase the challenge. To fully rewire your fear of rejection, you need to gradually expose yourself to bigger challenges. Maybe start with something simple, like smiling at a stranger, until that becomes comfortable, and then you can gradually work your way up to something that you never even thought was possible, like standing up and pitching your idea in a presentation with your boss. Strategy 5. Reframe judgment as feedback, not failure. We fear judgment because we see it as failure. But what if judgment wasn't failure at all? What if it was just neutral information, feedback to help you learn and grow? Now, I'm personally not a huge basketball fan, but what I do know is Michael Jordan was one of the best athletes of all time, and he also got rejected from his high school basketball team. Imagine if he let that initial setback define his entire future or career. So instead of fearing rejection, try asking, is this useful feedback or is it just noise? If it helps you grow, use it. If it's just negativity, let it go. To really prove to you how powerful and easy this strategy can be, let's try a live coaching challenge.
Now grab your phone or a piece of paper, pause the video and write down one self-judgment that you've had about yourself in the past few days. And imagine your friend said the exact same thing to you. How would you advise them? Here are a couple of examples. They didn't respond to my message. They must not like me. Maybe they're just busy. I'll follow up later. I embarrassed myself in that meeting. I'm not good enough. This didn't go as planned, but I gained valuable experience. Fear of judgment has stolen too many opportunities from you, but today that changes. Next time you face self-judgment, pause and reframe, because these small shifts change everything. Try the exercise and please drop your feedback in the comments below or email me at jessica@thekindnesscatalog.com because I'd love to know your experience and feedback.
Strategy 6, the 90-10 rule. Most people are too focused on themselves. We spend so much time worrying about what others think of us, but the truth is 90% of the time, others are mostly focused on themselves. And of course, we've all had situations where we drop something in a quiet room or we bump into somebody and spill their coffee. So of course they're gonna notice you then. You're not invisible, but they usually won't dwell on the situation for hours. So the next time you're in a situation where you're feeling self-conscious, just remind yourself, everybody is too busy worrying about themselves. Even if they do judge me, they'll likely forget in 5 minutes. Strategy 7. The 1% rule. Small actions build unshakable confidence. Let's be real. Confidence isn't just going to appear at the click of a finger just because you want it to and just because you spent 10 minutes watching this video. It's going to take proactive, intentional work for you to make this happen. You don't need to make huge changes. Just 1% better each day is enough. Think about it this way. If you avoided every opportunity out of fear for the foreseeable future, where would you be in the next 5 years? But if you took one small action each day, wave at a stranger, ask for a discount on a coffee, stand up in a meeting, that momentum leads to progress, and progress leads to transformation. The goal isn't to be fearless, the goal is to fear less. And the more small actions you take, the less fear has control over your life. So if you've made it this far, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to take action. In the next 24 hours, I challenge you to take one small action to make this transformation complete and step into a more confident version of yourself, one small step at a time. Please, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel for more videos and tools on a life well lived, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.